All right, boys and girls, welcome back to the drive-through. Shout out to the English meeting. Let's hear it for the English meeting. All right, yeah. All right, so I want to help you with all of these. Some of them are a little bit of review. So notice we did times 2, times 2, times 2, times 2. That means this is a geometric sequence. The explicit equation. Remember, it's y equals b times r to the x, where b is the y-intercept. Ooh, how are we going to get that? We're going to have to remake a chart. So we have 6 is 64. We need 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0 to find our b. Remember this? So divide by 2 to get 32. Divide by 2 to get 16. 8, 4, 2. Oh, b is 1. Nice. And our r is here. That's our rate. So the equation is y equals 2. Niet is 1 times 2 to the x power. What's 2 to the 6th power? 64. What's 2 to the 7th power? 128. So it works. The recursive equation, f of 6, so dumb all the time. F of 6 is 64. To find any number, f of n, take the previous number, f of n minus 1, and multiply it by 2. Okay? All right. Let's see. Plus 13 plus 15, I guess. Ah, I got it. Plus 17 plus 19. Type and characteristic. Well, this is a new. We're adding 2 more each step. The explicit equation. Well, we just have to guess and check. How did I get from 6 to 36? How do I get from 7 to 49? How do I get from 8 to 64? I get these numbers. 10 times 10 is 100. 9 times 9 is 81. So this is y equals x times x. But that's not how we write it anymore because we're getting better at math. So that's y equals x squared. Okay, the recursive equation. Well, to find the recursive equation, you tap into this thing that's called the second difference. So if it, and just so you know, this is called a quadratic. This is what the entire section is about. Anything that involves x squared. The entire chapter 6 is about quadratics. So if it's a quadratic, it involves an x squared of some sort. Well, that means that the second difference is going to help us get the recursive equation. So we know that f fusonic. We know that f of 6 is 36. To find any number, you take the previous number. Now, it's going to involve 2n. So what did we add to 36? We added 13. Well, that's 12 plus 1. What did we add to 49? We added 15. That's 14 plus 1. So this is 12 plus 1, 14 plus 1, 16 plus 1, 18 plus 1. 6 times 2 is 12. 7 times 2 is 15. 8 times 2 is 16. Oops. That's what we're adding each time. Now, I think if you were in an accelerated level class, I would really expect you to be able to do that. I don't know on the test if I'm going to ask you to do that or if I'm going to ask it as a bonus question. But if you're having a hard time with that, don't worry about it. It's a hard thing to guess and check your way through. But try to get better at it. You can do it, okay? All right, let's look at this one. This one's going to be quick. Plus 2, plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. This is arithmetic. The explicit equation is y equals 2x. We've got to find our y-intercept. So 9, 7, 5, 3, 1, negative 1. So it's 2x minus 1. The recursive equation f of 6 is 11. To find any number, you take the previous number and add 2.